Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. I'm super excited today. Happy Saturday, everybody. Come on in, tap the screen. You guys know what it is, right? We want to come in and we want to change some lives today, right? So that means that you got to what? You got to be tapped in and tuned in. All right. So let me erase this from yesterday's class, all right? If you are here from Hillman Talk, raise your hand. Let me see who's up in here. All right, you guys got to know that I'm a mindset consultant and a manifestation consultant. I go over the mindset first, right? What could be stopping you or getting in the way of your manifestations, okay? So I'm going to tell you here, I always at the top of every class, I go over what I call the mind map as well as the Nikki method, okay? The mind map as well as the Nikki method, okay? How many of you guys are dealing with unresolved trauma? How many of you guys deal with depression or anxiety, overthinking, fears, worries? Raise your hand. Let me see who's up in here, right? If you deal with fears, overthinking, worries, things like that, raise your hand. Let me see. Okay, so unresolved trauma, let's talk about it. This is things, these are things that have happened to you that you have not been able to heal from. These are things that have impacted you as a person, right? And you unfortunately have not been able to resolve them, okay? I need you guys to come on in and show out. You guys know what it is, all right? Come on in and show out, okay? So, some examples of unresolved trauma are like, being abandoned, things with your parents, not being nurtured, not feeling loved, not feeling supported growing up, being bullied, maybe you were lied to, all of these things, your parents broke up, maybe they had a bad divorce. All of these things are examples of unresolved trauma. And trauma looks different for us all. So what may be traumatic for me may not be traumatic for you. Okay. Does this make sense, guys? What may be traumatic for me may not be traumatic for you. Okay. Okay. So if you do not take care of the trauma, all right, I need you guys to understand that it's going to result in depression, anxiety, overthinking, fears, worries, all right? So the reason why we want to take care of our trauma is because, right, we don't want it to be manifesting later on in our lives, right? We don't want it to be showing itself in other ways. Does this make sense? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys are processing what I am throwing at you, okay? Give me a thumbs up, all right? So unresolved trauma, if you don't take care of it, right, what's going to happen? It's going to result in those type of things. So what are the two things that we must be doing? Let's talk about resolution, okay? All right. So 1, 2, healing. Okay. Number 1, we want to work on healing. You came here to evolve. That's what you came here to do. You guys came here to heal your bloodlines. You came here to be that change maker for your people, right? So in order for you to be that change maker for your people, you've got to do the healing, right? You have got to do the healing. I need you guys showing out, all right? Okay? So healing is necessary. Do not be afraid of a little healing, all right? Do we have a deal? Do not be afraid of a little healing. Come on in, guys. All right? Come on in. Okay, I'm going to be here at the board. I need your help pushing this message to the masses, guys. All right, please, this is how you guys can support me. This is the type of information that people need to wake up to. Okay, so I'm going to do my part and be here at the board. I need you guys to show out. Okay, show out for me. All right, I promise this live will be life changing. The first goal is 16. Okay, 16K. All right, I don't like to get off the live till it's 100K. So y'all know what it is. Okay, understand where I'm headed with this. We far away from that goal. Let's get it together, okay? Make sure you're telling your friends about this live. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube right now, okay? All right. Healing is necessary. Why? Because you came here to evolve, right? You came here to do the work. That's what you came here to do, my chosen ones. That's what you came here to do, light leaders, right? You came here to do the work. You're not afraid to do the work. You chose to be here, to come here to be the change for your people. Okay? Are you hearing me? Okay? Are you hearing me? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Okay? The second thing you must be doing is mind mastery. Okay, I emphasize this over and over and over again. Why, Nikki? Why is it so important, Nikki, that we implement mind mastery? Oh, I'm not saying this because it sounds good. Oh, yeah, it just feels good. You know, you want to think positively, you want to speak positively. No, I am telling you, if you are not mindful of your thoughts, you are going to be waking up to a life that you don't have no idea how you got there. You're going to be waking up like, why am I going through this? You're going to be saying things like that. Why am I going through this? Why do I deserve this? You know why? Because you let your mind go out there and think about whatever the heck it wants to think about for any given amount of time. Okay? So we know that the thoughts create our reality. So if we know the thoughts create our reality, put it in the comments. I want you guys to type this in the comments. Thoughts create our reality. Put it in the comments. Let me see. Let me see that y'all are paying attention. Let me see who's paying attention in class, okay? All right, somebody holding it down on the you know what, and somebody, y'all, I need to hear y'all, okay? I need to understand that you guys are understanding this message, right? Okay, your thoughts are creating your reality. Do you know that? Do you know that every single time you have a damn thought in your mind, you are creating your tomorrow, you are creating your next week, you are creating your next year? What? Yes, I am telling you, you must be mindful of everything you are thinking about at all times. Until the day that you croak, you must be putting in the work of mind mastery. It is that important. I'm telling you, if you do not, you are going to be suffering in this world. We're playing a game. Okay? We're playing a game. Let me show you guys. Look, we're playing a game. Okay? Here I am, here you are, here you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. We're all here on Earth, right? I think we're all here on the same planet, right? We're here on Earth. Okay? If we're all here coexisting here on Earth, right? Why is it we're all living different lives? I mean, if we're all here, like seriously, on Earth, we should all be experiencing, I would think, the same things. But, you know, there's a difference between you and you and you and you and you and you and me and whatever. There's a difference. What is the difference? If there's true love for this person, how come there isn't true love for all? If abundance is available for this person, how come there isn't abundance available for all? Right? This is how my mind is thinking. What is going on here? So we got to take a look. Let's make sure we're sharing this live with some friends, okay? Make sure you are sharing this live with some friends. Roses are less than a penny, okay? Let's get it together. This is the type of live that people need to wake up to, okay? I appreciate you in advance for helping to push this message, okay? Beautiful Saturday morning, right? But do you guys understand what I'm saying here? If it's available for one, it should be available for all. But the difference between these individuals is this, the thoughts. Everybody is experiencing life in a different way, all because of their thinking. Does this make sense? Give me a thumbs up. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing out. Mwah, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Is this making sense? Right? Okay now. Okay, so we're good. We're on a roll. All right, so we get it. If there's abundance for one, there is abundance for all. I hope y'all hear me. Okay? So ain't no excuses. It don't matter where you've been and where you came from. We know that we've seen some people that come from poverty and they do what? They go out here and they're multimillionaires, right? So it does not matter where you come from. I'm telling you, if you want something in your life, you better start controlling this, your thinking. I'm telling you, you better start controlling that thought. You understand those thoughts? You understand? Okay? All right. So now, okay, these are the two things that you must be doing if you have this. Okay? If you have this, okay, unresolved trauma, do these two things. These are a must, okay? All right. So let me give you the visual for this. See, at the top of each of my classes, I always go over mind mastery. I'm a mindset consultant. and manifestation consultant. But how can I teach you how to manifest, baby, if your mind is going cuckoo when your mind is creating the reality? If we want to create a beautiful tomorrow, but your mind is in the gutter because you have unresolved trauma in your life, then we're not going to be able to produce the results that you want. So it is so necessary that I go on over this every class. And for my regulars, for the ones who have been coming, trust me, you want to hear this over and over again. Trust me when I say this. You want to hear this over and over again so that it can be embedded in you and into your subconscious, and it can be on autopilot. Do you understand? That's my purpose in repeating it over and over again. All right, there's purpose in my movements. Trust me. Okay, trust me. I've been studying mindset for 22 years. You better know everything that I say, baby. It is with intent and purpose. You understand? Okay, who in here deals with depression? Let me see a blue heart. Who in here deals with anxiety? Let me see a red heart, okay? Let me see my people up in here. I'm telling you, if you don't resolve your unresolved trauma, right? If you don't take care of that, then it's going to result in this. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to move this. This ain't going to work. That's too far over. Okay? If you deal with depression, let me see a blue heart. If you deal with anxiety, let me see a red heart. See, I used to have that bad anxiety, baby. That anxiety ain't no joke, is it? Okay, I know that depression ain't no joke either. But I didn't personally have that. But, baby, I gets it. Okay, I gets it. Okay? So here we go. Imagine that this is your lifeline. If this is your first time here, raise your hand. Let me see who all's up in here. Okay? Here we are in 2025. Right? Here we are in 2025. Imagine this is your past. And this is your future. Okay? Past, future. Okay? Now, for someone who's depressed, right? This means that they can't get over something that has happened back here. Right? It's been some trauma, okay, that has happened to them back here. I need y'all showing out, okay? I need y'all showing out. Y'all need to show out. Help me push this message to the masses, okay? This helps me stay in the flow of my teaching so I ain't got to keep interrupting, okay? We got to play the TikTok game and the YouTube game. Make sure you guys are doing the thumbs up over here on YouTube. Make sure that you guys are giving the heart, and make sure that you guys are interacting, okay? All right? Okay? So look here. The depressed mind, they have gone through something back here, right? The depressed mind, they can't get over some of the things that they've experienced. The depressed mind, see, their body has moved forward, right? If I were to croak right now, baby, that sun's still going to set today, okay? And it's still going to rise tomorrow, all right? If I were to croak right now, the sun will still set tonight, right? Okay? So we know that even though we've experienced trauma, our body has continued to what? Move forward. Move forward. But what happens with the depressed mind? What happens with the depressed mind, baby? Oh, yeah. They keep going back to these moments in time, reliving these situations. Maybe they blocked it out. Maybe they have buried it subconsciously, right? But the depressed mind, they've had some trauma happen to them in the past, baby, that they just cannot get over. So much so that it's paralyzed them in some sorts. They may not want to go out there and get into a relationship because they have too much fear that it's not going to work out. That person's not going to love them. They're not worthy, right? Okay, things like that. Say we were talking about love traumas. Okay? If someone experienced some trauma in their past, how many of you guys have experienced being abandoned? Okay? Not nurtured by your parents. How many of you guys weren't taught self-love. Maybe your parents loved you, but they didn't teach you how to love yourself, right? Because there's a difference there, right? They teach you how to not be a yes man or a yes woman, right? They're teaching you to make yourself a priority, right? Okay, so there's a difference between being loved by your family and then being taught self-love, okay? So, okay, these are examples of trauma. So say that happened to you as a child, right? You better know that this is an example of how it may manifest. Again, remember, we're all coexisting and we're living different lives according to our what? Our thoughts. So this can go a gazillion different ways. Okay? It can go a gazillion different ways. But what I'm giving you an example of is, say someone that was abandoned here, the depressed mind, they may be stuck back there. They don't want to get into a new relationship. They don't want to be too vulnerable. They don't trust it's going to work out. So they'd rather be alone, right? They may be in a toxic relationship. They don't feel worthy of getting out of it, finding something better, right? The depressed mind is stuck. They're stuck. Okay, they keep going back to a certain moments in time. Okay, is this making sense? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, these are all different examples of the depressed mind because again, we're all different. Okay, is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. All right. So depressed mind, they've experienced trauma in the past that they have not yet resolved. The reason why your mind keeps going back there is because your mind is trying to say, hello, you left a little piece of yourself here and here and here. I need for you to get it together. You think your mind is going back there because it just hurts so bad. Your mind is going back there to tell you we got some work to do. Okay, let's make sure we're doing this, guys. Let's get 60 seconds of power this. Remember, if you guys continue to do that, I don't have to interrupt the teachings, right? Okay, we got to stay in the flow of the teachings, but I need to play the game. Okay, you guys got to show out. We got to get this message to the masses. Okay, we got to get this message to the masses. You guys know how to do it better than I know how to do it because I'm usually on this end. So you guys show out over there like you guys know how to do it, right? Get this page to where it needs to be. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? Anxiety. We're going to finish up this mindset part and then we're going into the lesson of the day. Okay? Into the lesson of the day. All right? So the anxiety, this anxiety comes from, guess what? You not resolving the trauma from the past. So if you were abandoned and cheated on or lied to and bullied and things like that, but you didn't resolve it, that will impact how you move today. You may not be able to build healthy relationships, right? You may not be able to you feel confident in yourself. You may not be able to go out there and pursue your dreams, okay? Because of your past traumas. Right? So we know with the anxious mind that your mind is what? Drifting off to the future, being worried, right? About things in a negative sense. You're worried about things in a negative sense. You're negatively anticipating things to happen in your future. Why? Because your past has shown you, right, that things don't typically work out for you. Right? So you're used to this. Is this making sense? Give me a thumbs up, right? You're worried about this new relationship not working out because your past ones weren't any good, right? You're worried about this new job, okay, and actually getting settled in there because you were laid off from your previous one, right? Okay? So this can go in so many different ways. This can manifest in so many different ways. But I want to tell you that if you are allowing your mind to sit in these states of being for an extended period of time, what is happening? What kind of reality are you creating for yourself? Put it in the comments. What type of reality are you creating for yourself if you are allowing your mind to go into this and this for extended periods of time? right? I told you that your thoughts create your reality, right? Your thoughts are creating your reality. Your thoughts are creating your reality. You see? So if my thoughts are creating my reality and I'm sitting in depression 75% of the time, that's not good. Matter of fact, I'm actually creating more depressive moments for myself. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay? So the way that we create in this reality is by being. We have to be that which we desire. Okay, this is how you are creating this world that you're living in, if you're wondering, right? Okay, and we're creating it with our thinking, speaking, actions, and emotions every single day. Okay, so you are the creator of your tomorrow. You are the creator of it, and your tools are those things that I mentioned to you: your thinking, speaking, actions, and emotions. Okay, so if you are utilizing those tools, okay, in alignment with what you don't want, you're creating what you don't want. See, a lot of people they'll say, well, Nikki, I want true love, right? But all they tend to think about is the toxic love that they're in right now, or the people that didn't work out, or the people that hurt them. I told you that your thoughts create your reality. So if your thoughts create your reality, why are you thinking about what you don't want? If you were here from TikTok University or Hillman Talk, raise your hand. Put it in the comments, actually. Hashtag Hillman Talk. Put that in the comments. Let me see. Okay, and make sure that you guys are getting your syllabus. All right, your syllabus is there, the link in the profile. Once you click that link, the very top button is make sure you hashtag Hillman Talk. Hashtag Hillman Talk for me. Awesome. Okay, y'all. I see y'all. Okay. I see y'all. Welcome. Okay. So when I'm working with people, I'm like, why are you thinking about all the things you don't want, my darling? You are the creator. Okay. So just like an artist uses a paintbrush, right? Just like the artist uses a paintbrush in order to create their reality, you are using your speaking, your thinking, your actions, your emotions. Like, think about it. The things that you do every single day, right? The things that you do every single day are ritualistic, right? Why are you doing the things that you're doing every single day? If you are going to the hospital and being a nurse every single day, then that's the reality that you're going to see. You're going to see that. That's your occupation, right? That's the life that you're going to live. But if you choose to wake up and write a book, right? So every day you're being an author, you're writing, right? Then that's the reality that you live. This isn't rocket science. What are you doing on an everyday basis? What are you thinking about on an everyday basis? What are you speaking about on an everyday basis? And what are you feeling on an everyday basis? Okay. All of this is creating your today and your tomorrow. All right. So we cannot allow for ourselves to sit in depression and anxiety for extended periods of time, because after a while you won't really have to think about going into these states of being. All right. So for instance, if you experience trauma after trauma after trauma, you guys ever met somebody or met anyone that they experience trauma and it just seems like they just keep getting more and more trauma back to back to back, right? It just seems like it's like, wow, like you are so strong, like you've gone through so much, right? Well, what happens is, I'm not saying that this is right, I'm not saying whatever, I'm telling y'all how to play the game. Okay, I'm not saying that this is fair, I'm telling y'all how to play the game. You're gonna disconnect your emotions from it and actually learn how to play the game so you can win, or you're gonna forever sit just and pout about it, right? Okay, make sure that you guys are doing this. Let's get 60 seconds of doing this, guys. Remember, I really want to stay in the flow of the teachings, but the only way I can do that is if you guys are showing up. Okay, we have to play the TikTok game, right? We have to play the TikTok game. Are you guys sharing this with your friends? right? This is the type of live that people need to wake up to. It is such a shame that if I was up here gossiping, right, it would be 1,000 people in here and everybody would be showing out, right? It's a shame that I really have to like sit up here and be like, come on guys, if you're absorbing any information, don't just absorb the information or the energy. Reciprocate, okay? Reciprocate. All right. When you guys are remembering to do this, I don't have to keep stopping. I'd really like to stay in the flow of the teaching. But when you guys stop doing that, it's telling TikTok that this live is not good. Okay? This is why I keep reiterating it. All right? Do we have a deal? Type deal in the comments. As long as I'm talking, you should be. As long as I'm talking, you should be. All right? So we can't allow ourselves to sit in these states of being for extended periods of time. Why? Because, right, your thoughts create your reality. And after a while, you won't have to think about being depressed. Any little thing that happens now, right, you are going to be depressed, right? It's going to trigger you into this state of being. Why? Okay? Because your body is accustomed to being there, right? When you go to your job now, you don't have to think about going there. You've been there enough. You don't have to think about it. You just get there, right? And so the same thing happens with your mind. You don't have to think about being depressed if you go there every single day for extended periods of time. One day you're just going to be going there without thinking about it. And that is a huge problem. That's a major, major, major problem. Okay? Because if you do not realize that by now your thoughts are creating your reality, you will suffer. You will suffer here. Okay? You will suffer. So we implement things like the Nikki method. Okay? We implement things like the Nikki method. Okay? Use your emotions as a gauge. And this is inside of your syllabus, okay? This is step 1. Use your emotions as a gauge to ask yourself, what am I thinking about, okay? Here we are in 2025. So, if you're laying down in your bed, right? And all of a sudden you start crying, okay? You got to ask yourself, what am I thinking about, right? See, a lot of y'all could be tuned into this class right now. But your mind, okay, your body is right here in the class with me via the phone. But your mind is on what you're going to cook for dinner. Your mind is on what you're going to do later today, right? So you're literally disconnected from even this conversation, some of you, right? If you're not, give me a thumbs up, okay? But if you are laying in your room, laying in your bed, and all of a sudden, right, you start crying. See, you got to allow those emotions to let you know. Okay, I see a few of y'all. I tried to slip that up in there. Your emotions are going to be the gauge. See, if you're in your bed and hi, how'd you sleep, baby? Good. Oh, give mama a kiss. I love you. Where's that? He's sitting on the couch. Watching TV? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Okay. So here you are laying in your bed and all of a sudden you start crying. That's your trigger. Use that as a gauge. Ask yourself, what am I thinking about? Okay? So here you are. You ask yourself, what am I thinking about? You will notice that your body is where? Here in 2025. But where's your mind? Your mind is disconnected. Your mind is disconnecting. Look, your mind is starting to drift off and think about what? Things from the past. Okay? Things that, what? Hurt them. Okay, so your body and your mind are getting disconnected here. So what do? Stop the negative thought. Yes, Papa. Where's Daddy? He's not there. Oh, it's his truck outside. Go call him, baby. Mommy is up here. Call Daddy. He's around. We want to stop the negative thought, okay? And do this U-turn, okay? And bring our awareness back to the present, okay? We want to do a U-turn, okay? And bring his awareness back to the present. Y'all better know he a mama boy, okay? Stop negative thought. Bring your awareness back to the present. Ask yourself sensory questions. Like, what's that I smell? What's that I hear? What's that I see? Okay? See, this is what's happening. You're here laying in your bed. And if you're not used to being in check with this, your mind may slip away from you and take you into an emotion that is heavy. You got to start allowing that emotion now to be a trigger for you. A trigger for you to ask yourself, what am I thinking about? Okay, so now that you are aware of what you're thinking about, you're able to stop that negative thought wherever you are. Sometimes you may catch it 5 minutes into it. Sometimes you may catch it 5 damn years into it. It don't matter how long, right? It don't matter how long. The point is that you catch it. Okay, so don't sit up there and beat yourself up about, oh, see, I can't do this, it's too hard. Oh, I was just thinking there for 5 hours, that's too long. I didn't say do all that shit. Don't do all of that. That's getting you off track. I said stop the thought. Just stop it, okay? Whether you've been there for 5 days, 5 months, 5 hours, it don't matter, okay? When you stop it, do the U-turn. Make the sound with your mouth, okay? We're bringing the mind back to the present, where you are here in 2025, okay? So now that we bring the mind back to the present, okay, we are going to do what? Ask ourselves the sensory questions. What's that I see? Oh, that's just my TV over there. Okay, what's that I hear? Oh, that's just my frequency music playing. What's that I smell? Oh, that's just my candle burning. You see, you're checking back in. You are checking back in, right? Okay, so now that we've aligned ourselves back up with that, now what? All right, now what? We're going to breathe in and out, regulate our system. In, out, 5 times. And then we are going to do what? Affirm something that feels good if we're able to. We might want to dance if we're able to. We may want to script or journal if we're able to. We may want to watch some comedy, do some EFT tapping. Like, there's so many options. What resonates with you, right? Okay, take a screenshot, but this is all located inside of your syllabus, right? If you want to access your syllabus, all you have to do is go to the link that is in the description, all right, in the profile. Click that. It's the top button. It says syllabus, the TikTok University, Hillman Talk University syllabus. Okay, do we have this? Thumbs up so we can get into the lesson today. Okay, what are the things that are keeping you from accomplishing your dreams, baby? I got 5 things you need to change, and you better change them fast. Okay, we're getting right into it. Okay, we're getting right into it. Okay, so let me erase this. Again, you can have, this is inside of your it's inside of your syllabus. Okay, guys. Is inside. Make sure you get that. When you get the mind map, okay, you can print it out, you can put it in your office, you can use it as a screensaver on your phone. Baby, we got people putting it on their vision board, on their boards. I don't call them vision boards anymore, I call them intention boards. I create intention boards. We're having an intention board class coming up too. Oh yeah. Okay, if you are not inside of my real classes, you definitely want to tap in. I think I need to discount it. Hold on, guys. I need to discount it for the day. I like to give a discount while I'm on the live. Okay, I do weekly mentorship meetings. Okay, weekly mentorship meetings. All right. And our next one is tomorrow. let me discount that. It's called the Complete Identity Shift Program. You get access to my actual program. That's my audios, my visuals, my masterclasses, my ebooks, and all of that. But you also get access to my weekly mentorship meetings. So every single week, we either meet on a Sunday or a Tuesday. All right. And we literally, we go in. We go in. So hold on, let me discount it. Okay. Took that off. So when we're ready, I only do the discounts while I'm on live, and that's for action takers. Okay, that's for the action takers. Because if you're really ready to transform your life, baby, you will tap in. Okay, you just cannot beat that one-time price for weekly mentorship. It's like while you're utilizing my program, it's step by step. While you're utilizing my program, you also get to come in every single week and ask the questions, you know, whatever you're dealing with. So it's a win-win for everybody who is really serious about leveling up, okay? So we're going to get into Manifestation Mastery, your guide to lasting transformation. This is inside of the program, all right? And inside of here, we talk about all of the things that's holding you back from accomplishing your manifestations, right? In the comments, put some things that you were trying to manifest. Hey, Namita. Hi, my sweet honey. Put some things that you are trying to manifest in the comments, guys. And let me see what you guys are working on for this year. Okay, let me see what you guys are working on for this year. Okay, thank you so much for that, darling. With love, thank you so much. Okay, so these are the things that we're going to be talking about. Okay, consistency. If you can do all of these things, if you can perfect all of these things, my darlings, you will manifest your dreams, okay? How many of you it's your first time here? Raise your hand. If this is your first time here, okay. This your first time here? Okay, gotcha. All right, guys. So let's take a look at this. Okay. So these are the things, all right, that you will want to master. Okay. All right. So first things first. There's a lot of you guys that said this is your first time here. All right. If this is your first time here, I want to reiterate that manifestation is very simple. The reason why I go over mindset stuff first, right? Can't see. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Is it a little? There we go. Is it clear now? Okay. I think when I move back and forth, it gets a little fuzzy. That's the camera focusing. Hopefully you guys can see me clear. Okay. So what was I saying? Manifestation, right? Manifesting is something that you do every single day. Every single day you are manifesting, okay? Whether you are conscious of it or not, okay? I want you to understand that you are a creator. Okay? And so a creator has what I call creative tools. Okay? And these are those creative tools. Thinking. This sculpts your creation. Okay, this is my way of explaining manifestation. I needed it broken down so that I can really apply it. And so I came up with a way to express this to you guys so that you can actually start taking action today, right? Because we don't have time to waste trying to figure out what manifestation is. We don't have that time. We need to know now how to play the game, okay? All right, we need to know how to play the game, like now, okay? Does this make sense? Who has time to waste? I want to know who has time to waste. I ain't got time to waste, right? Okay, so you as a creator, right? You got to understand that all of your creation starts first in the mind. Okay, in the mind. Everything man-made starts in the mind. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you are trying to create for yourself. It doesn't matter. Okay, if it is man-made, okay, it is going to start in the mind first. All right, so now that we understand that, your thinking is basically your master creative tool, right? Because it is sculpting your creation. For the newbies here, let me show you guys exactly how to manifest. I'm going to give you guys an example right here, and then I'm going to walk you through some of the things that you guys say that you were trying to create in your own life, okay? Let me give you guys a clear-cut example. I like to give people real-life examples, okay? So you guys see this gadget right here, right? One day an inventor had an idea, didn't they? They said, oh my gosh, I got an idea. I have an idea of creating this gadget. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I know it's going to be so helpful to people, right? Someone had an idea, okay? So that thinking sculpted that creation. Does this make sense? Give me a yes, okay? Is this making sense so far? Give me a yes. The thinking sculpted the creation. Does this make sense? Awesome, okay? Now, speaking, right? See, this inventor, not only did they think about this, but they spoke about it. They told people, oh my gosh, we got to create this gadget. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to help so many people. We're going to be able to cut paper and da-da-da-da-da. They're just really affirming how powerful this gadget is going to be to others, right? But not only that, the creator didn't just think about this. The creator didn't just speak about these scissors, right? This creator actually took action towards getting the scissors made. You see, they didn't just sit on their ass and watch TV. They didn't just go out every single weekend and go to the club and chill out. They actually put forth effort into making this, okay? Is this making sense? Give me a thumbs up. Don't come over here, baby, because you got to dry off. Go over there. Love you. Where's Daddy? Okay. These kids love to be running around. Okay, this is making sense? Awesome. Right? So they didn't just sit on their ass and wish it to an existence, right? They actually said, wow, I think this is going to be helpful. I want to make this happen, right? How can I do this? So they actually go out there and try to make this work. Get the prototype built. Get samples sent out, right? Okay? But not only that, okay, this creator, aka inventor, not only did they utilize their thinking, their speaking, their actions, but they also utilized their emotions. You see, this person was hopeful when they were thinking about it. They were thinking positively about this, right? When they were speaking about it, they were speaking positively about this creation. They weren't, oh, this isn't going to work. People aren't going to like this. What is it all for? Like, no. They weren't going against the work that they were doing. Make sure that you guys are showing out, okay? All right? So they were actually utilizing positive emotions. You can use negative or positive ones, right? But they were utilizing positive emotions in alignment with the goal. You see, they were thinking about the goal, speaking about the goal, taking action towards the goal, feeling, using positive emotion towards the goal. And because they were doing all four of these, right? When you do all four of these, utilize all four of your tools, okay, in alignment with the goal, this is how you bring something from out of the mind and into the hand. This is how you manifest, right? But see, the reason why people can't manifest the things that they want, right, is because they're thinking about the scissors, but their actions are over here focused on building a damn bench or something, right? Okay, you can't be thinking about creating the scissors, but you over here making a chair. You can't be saying, oh my gosh, you know, I can do this. This is amazing. But then you be thinking on the back end, this sucks. This isn't gonna work. You can't be going against the work that you're trying to do. Does this make sense? Give me a thumbs up. If this don't make sense to you, you better raise your hand now. Okay? I am telling you guys these things so that you can go out there and be applying this stuff today. You don't have time to waste. I think you need to understand it. We don't have time to waste. I don't know when I'm a croak. You don't know when you're going to croak. So you need to be putting in the work today. Right? Okay? So does this make sense how to manifest? Does this require staying present then? Yes. You should always be present anyway, right? Because I could just go in, but I may get y'all confused if I go in that deep on that. Okay, but listen up here. Let's utilize this example, right? And apply it to anything that we want in our lives, okay? Anything that we want in our lives, okay? So here, I'm telling you guys, these are things right here that could happen when you set goals and try to achieve them, okay? So, for example, consistency, all right? If you want to manifest being an inventor, creating some scissors, you could put true love in here. You could put anything you want in here, right? Although you manifest true love a little bit differently than you would scissors, but I get into that in the complete identity shift program. I teach you guys all of that, right? But if you aren't consistent, so this person may think about it, say they thought about it one time and then let it go. Is that going to manifest the scissors, right? Would they have been able to create the scissors if they only thought about it once? What about if taking action, getting the prototype built and things like that? If they never did that, if they never showed up every single day to do that, get that done, then how would we be seeing the scissors? So they needed to be consistent with the work that they were doing. Does this make sense? Right? Okay, does this make sense? Let me know if not. Let me know if not. Okay, somebody says yes. Okay, we got a thumbs up. Okay, what about mind mastery? If you are trying to do the work, if you have a goal and you're working towards it and you want to get it done, right? And there's things getting in the way. Your thinking is getting in the way, right? Oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. What am I thinking? Who do I think I am trying to invent something like this? Who do I think I am trying to do this? Yeah, right. This won't work. People won't love this. You see, when you are allowing your mind, right, to do what? Go against what you want. I told you, your thoughts create your reality. If you want to produce scissors, baby, you can't be thinking about the scissors not working out. You can't be thinking about things not working. I told you, you were a what? Creator. You create with your what? Your thinking, speaking, actions, and emotions. So if you want it to work, how should you be thinking? Right? So you must master your mind. You must master your mind. Right? Absolutely, this involves not letting others. Yes. Yes. By saying it will work. I'm telling you, if you want to manifest something, you must do what? Not just say it, you must do what? You must think it. Not just think it, you must do what? You must take action in alignment with it. Not just that, you must also use what? Your emotions. We do not just use affirmations. We do not just do the action. We do not just think about it. We do not. We use all 4 of the tools in alignment. Let me give you an example. Somebody could say, you know what? I want to be rich. Or I want to be financially stable. And they can still take the action to go to work every single day and still be living paycheck to paycheck. Am I right or am I right? Okay? It is not. See, if this person goes to work every single day, but they think and feel lack, like they don't have enough, it doesn't matter how much they fucking work. They will remain living paycheck to paycheck. I told you, if you want to see a different 3D world, if you want to manifest your reality, you have to use your tools in alignment with the goal. Okay? With the goal. Okay? Don't be sitting up here saying, I am rich. You could say 50,000 damn I am rich affirmations a day. Your bank account will not change, baby, until you utilize all of these in alignment with the goal. Okay? When I first started learning about manifestation, this was my problem. I needed somebody to say, do this, do this, do this, and do this, and you will get it. But all I kept hearing, say your affirmations, think positively. I'm like, fuck, I'm saying, goddamn, how many affirmations a day? My bank account was not reflecting the millions that I was speaking. You know why? Because it doesn't matter what you say if you're just saying it just to say it. If you're just saying it because it feels good. Can't you lie to somebody and tell somebody something but not really feel that way, not really think that way? Can't we lie to people? Right? Your mind can say one thing and your mouth to say another, right? Okay? You can also lie to your damn self. Right? You can lie to yourself. And I'm telling you, a lot of times that's why our manifestations are not coming to fruition, because of the mind mastery. Okay? Because of the mind mastery. All right? I go into this all in the complete identity shift program. You better tap in for our mentorship. We have a mentorship meeting tomorrow. Okay? Wow. Okay. I just thought of Think and Grow Rich. Makes sense now, the title. Yes. I get it's a waste of energy just saying it. Yeah. It's not a waste of energy if I can, in that moment that I'm saying it, utilize all of me to embody it. You get what I'm saying? It's not a waste of energy if I can use all of me in that moment to embody it. Sorry, guys, I gotta. Oops. Does that make sense? Okay. Does that make sense? On YouTube, give me a thumbs up. All right. Truthful to yourself always. Yes. Be truthful to yourself always. Yes. Okay. Now let's get to the next one. If you don't implement self-love while you are trying to accomplish your dreams, you won't see them either, right? So for instance, I just showed you guys how to manifest something tangible, right? But say you wanted to manifest true love, or say you wanted to manifest being financially stable, or say you wanted to manifest like outstanding health, right? Identity things. See, that's an identity that you're shifting into. It's not something tangible. Like this is something tangible, right? We manifest tangible things for our new identities, for our identities. Tangible things in our realities. We manifest, like if I wanted a specific shirt, I would manifest that to come into my current reality. If I wanted a specific purse, I would manifest that purse for my specific reality. Okay? So tangible things are different from identities. Okay? So when it comes to identities, say I wanted, what do y'all want to talk about? True love, money. What y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want? Hey, mother. Millennial mother. Hey, girl. Okay, what do you guys want to talk about manifesting? Love, health, what? Give me something. Give me something. Okay, health, right? Okay, say someone wanted to manifest outstanding health, right? So they would, this is manifesting an identity, not something tangible. So they would say, I want to be a vibrant, this is an example of something you could say. A vibrant, let's see, I'm going to say athletic just because that'll make me feel like I'm in shape. To be a vibrant, athletic, healthy being, doing things I love. Okay. To be a vibrant, athletic, healthy being, doing things I love. Okay. So that's an identity. I would like to be a vibrant, healthy being, like doing the things that I love, eating the foods that I enjoy. You know, that's the type of identity that I would want to take on, right? Okay. So if that is the identity that I want to take on, right? Self-love. You have to feel worthy of attaining that. Right? How can you feel worthy of attaining that? Because a lot of people will want health, but they don't pour into themselves. Ask daddy or big brother for that, sweetie. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You have to feel worthy of attaining that which you desire, right? So if I wanted to become healthy, well, I'm going to value myself. I'm going to value my body, right? I'm going to make the right choices. I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to put the right things into my body. Like it's like you value yourself. You understand your self-worth. You love yourself, right? So you're pouring into yourself, enjoying yourself, spending time with self, right? Focused on self. You're focused on your body. You're focused on your health. You're making yourself a priority, right? Okay, so you're not going to get to that health if one, you're not consistent with thinking, speaking, feeling, and acting in alignment with this, right? If you think, oh yes, I'm healthy, but every single day your actions are in alignment with, I'm gonna smoke 10 cigarettes a day, or I'm gonna drink this, or I don't know what it is, or I'm gonna take this many pills, I'm gonna do this, I don't know, right? But you got to be conscious of all of your tools. Are they in alignment with where you're going and what you want? Or are they in alignment with the things that's not working out for you? Right? Does this make sense? Give me a thumbs up. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if this is making sense to you, because if not, I need to know so I can help. You guys, what's going on right here? Okay, what's going on right here? What happened? Remember, when we stop doing this, that tells TikTok what? Matter of fact, if y'all stop doing this, that's telling me that y'all not enjoying this, okay? So despite what your body is doing, you just have to push through and think, speak, act. Yeah, because you're overriding your new conditioning. And not just think, speak, and act. You got 4 tools, guys, okay? If you guys say 1 tool, I'm going to say no. If you guys say 2 tools, I'm going to say no. 4 tools in alignment, okay? All right. Okay, so the emotions, okay. So think about it like this, right? Okay? If let me give you guys just examples. You know what it feels like to go into a dollar store? When you walk into the dollar store, do you feel like you can buy anything you want in there? Do you feel like you can buy anything you want in that dollar store? Right? That is the feeling that you want to keep and hang on to and tap into when you go and experience lack. When you need to implement the emotion of abundance, that's the emotion that you want to tap into. Okay? If you know what it feels like to have a huge return coming, right? Or some, you know a check is coming to you. You know you're about to get a bonus. You know this. So much so that you're spending the money already, like you're making plans for the money. Okay? This is the feeling you want to hang on to when you feel lack. Okay? Because when you feel lack, if you want to negate that lack, you're going to implement the emotion, the feeling, the sensation of abundance. Does this make sense? When you know it's Friday morning and yet that check is about to hit, right? Or Thursday night before you go to bed, you know the check is about to hit. When you wake up, that feeling of relaxation. Okay, I know I'm getting paid. The money is here. That is the feeling you want to hang on to, because that's the feeling you're going to implement when you need to create abundance. Does this help you guys? Give me a thumbs up if you don't understand that. Okay. Let me know if you're not grasping that. Okay? Because people will be like, well, how do I feel abundant if I'm not rich? Right? So it's remembering those moments. Okay? It's remembering those moments and being able to utilize them. Okay? When you need them. Okay? When you need them. Okay? So gratitude also plays a huge part, right, in the manifestations. All right? If you can't be grateful for where you are right now, you better believe you will not be grateful for wherever you are along the way. Okay? So it's like I told you that in order to create your tomorrow, you must think, speak, feel, act it now. So if I want to feel good tomorrow, then my goodness, I'm going to feel good right now. Those pants are too small. Those are the ones. So they're hanging up. Okay? Those are the ones right now that you want to. I forgot what I was saying, y'all. Okay? What was I saying? Y'all put me back on point. What was I saying? Got it now. Which it goes back to, gratitude. Yes, thank you. Okay, let me read this question. Which goes back to you saying be in the present so you can generate the emotion. Yes, very, very good. Yes, okay, being grateful. Sorry, my husband walked in with the baby. So it's the gratitude, right? So if I want to create a tomorrow where I feel good, I'm going to be grateful right now. Right? Does this make sense? Be grateful right now. I know that there's a gazillion things right now that I could express gratitude for just because. I am so grateful I am breathing, baby. Baby, you better be expressing that gratitude for your feet hit that floor, matter of fact. You understand? In the morning, before your feet hit that floor, you better be expressing gratitude. Gratitude, my darlings, okay? Okay? Because that, number one, gratitude lifts your frequency. It's really hard to be upset or experience or feel lack when you are expressing gratitude, right? So gratitude lifts your frequency, and again, it helps you create a better tomorrow. Because if you can find it in your being to be grateful for something now, all right, that is creating, reflecting, it's going to manifest for your tomorrow. Okay? All right. So, what about overcoming obstacles? Okay? So we know, okay, for instance, this one, if somebody wants to be a vibrant, athletic, healthy being doing the things that they love, right? There's going to be some obstacles there. They're going to have to put in some work to be healthy. They're going to have to make choices that they are not used to making. Why? Because you are shifting who you are. You see, anytime we are creating goals like this, like health, right? We're creating outstanding health. We're manifesting true love. We're manifesting financial abundance. You got to understand you're shifting who you are. There's an identity shift that's taking place here. You understand? An identity shift. Okay? So that means that you can no longer make the same choices, the same decisions, right? You cannot do that. If you want to be healthier, then you got to make different decisions, do different things, right? Okay, overcome any obstacles that you typically would have endured and get to the good stuff. Is this making sense? Delete DoorDash, baby. Delete it. Someone says, so delete DoorDash? Yes. See, it's about making the choices. It's about overcoming obstacles. That's what it's about. It's like knowing self. If I know who I am, I know that, damn, DoorDash is my weakness. Shit. And I truly want this. Which one is going to win? And see, this is why everybody does not achieve their dreams. Because a lot of us want it, but baby, a lot of us ain't got what it takes to get it. This is why I don't do private mentorships like that anymore. I'm very selective on the people that I will privately mentor because it sounds good. People want it. But baby, if you ain't ready to put in that work, if you're not ready to make different choices, overcome some shit, you don't deserve this. To be honest, that's how I feel. Right? And I'm talking from someone who's had to overcome things. I'm talking from someone who has manifested things, right? Shifted their whole entire life. So I know what it is to have to put our foot down and say no and make different. Baby, I know what it is. Okay? I can talk about you because I've been there. That's how I know what you're going through. Right? It takes some sacrifice to achieve what you want. It does. Because guess what? If you want to see the same shit, just keep doing what you're doing. Simple as that. This life is not rocket science. It really is not. Your actions, the things you do every single day, that's what's determining the person that you are. You want to read a book every day? Okay, you're going to be very different from the person who gets their ass up and goes and hang out on the corner every single day. You get what I'm saying? You want to be thinking about where you're going in your life every single day, or you want to be someone thinking about what didn't work out for you, the things that were painful. Y'all are going to be living two different lives. This stuff is not rocket science. What are you thinking about? What are you speaking about? What are you feeling? What are you acting and doing every single day? This shit is not rocket science, y'all. It's not. I can spend a few hours, like give me a couple of hours with you. I'll tell you everything that's going on in your life. Let me just sit and talk with you, baby. I will tell you everything that's going on in your life, right? This stuff is not rocket science, okay? So what about embracing change and growth? Embracing change and growth. See, this is it right here. People want this, but are they willing to embrace all the change? You see, somebody may want to be this super entrepreneur, but they got a 9 to 5 right now. Are they willing to embrace getting laid off? They get laid off. They're like, damn, I'm trying to like have money to like save to do this thing, but they get laid off. See, part of this creation is trusting in the divine to carry you through. See, there's going to be some things that you just don't understand, you just don't see, you just don't know. And that is because the divine, right, is taking care of things, moving things around for you. And if every time the divine tries to move things in your favor, you panic, you go into panic mode and you start thinking about now the things that's not working out for you, you're going against the grain. You're going against the creation. If you set a goal, right? If you set a goal, right, to again be a super entrepreneur or something like that, you may get laid off. Doesn't the old you have to crumble? Doesn't this old identity have to crumble? Yes, it does. This is why I only teach how to shift your identity. That's what this life is about. Self-identity, self-worth, self-discovery, self-love. That's what we're doing here in this game called life. Right? So it's all about shifting our identities when we want to level up. How are we shifting who we are currently? Right? And so are you willing to embrace the change that will come? You want to be healthy. You want to be this new athletic, healthy being, right? Are you willing to embrace the change? You may have to sign up with a coach and be working out with a coach. That may mean, okay, now you can't wake up and do your usual routine of sitting, having coffee, and lounging for 30 minutes. Maybe you can't do that now. Maybe you do need to get up and the first thing you need to do is go meet with your coach. Right? So it's the change that's going to come with, right, this evolving. Again, I'm going over all the things that keep people from achieving their goals. Does this make sense to you? All the things that are keeping you from achieving the goal. So if you want the goal, if you want your dreams to come true, make sure you are implementing these things. And all of these things are inside of your complete identity shift program. They're mentioned inside of one of the ebooks, okay? So I'm just reading from the ebook right now. Okay, let me read the Embracing Your Change and Growth chapter. Okay, this is chapter 5. Okay, my quote here is, change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present, who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Okay, so it's change that you must be willing to embrace. Now, let me read here. Growth and change are the essences of life. Nothing in this universe is static, and neither are we. It is a continuous process and also a natural part of life. But what does it mean to embrace change and growth, right? And how does it impact your transformation journey? So one, we got to understand the stages of change. Change is a process, right? It's not an event. It begins with pre-contemplation, yes, because you got to really think, okay, am I ready for this? Like pre-contemplation, right? Okay, then contemplation, right? Which moves you into preparation, action, and maintenance. Understanding this can help you navigate your transformation journey. Right? Remember, I said everything starts with a thought. Everything is starting with a thought, right? That pre-contemplation, right? Okay? You got to be willing to deal with uncertainty. Embracing uncertainty as a part of the process. Practice mindfulness to stay present and use affirmations and visualization to maintain a positive outlook. Okay? We also want to cultivate a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed. Okay? This can help you embrace challenges, persevere in the face of setbacks, and see effort as a path to mastery and learn from criticism. Okay? All right? I could keep reading, but I'm not. An affirmation that you would want to implement if you are having issues with embracing change and growth is I welcome growth and change with open arms. That should be your affirmation. Okay? I welcome growth and change with welcome arms. Okay? If you have issues with embracing growth and change, the crystal that you should be implementing is malachite. Okay? This is known as the stone of transformation. All right? It encourages risk taking and change. The solfeggio frequency that you'll want to listen to is 852 hertz. Okay? 852 hertz. Then I give you guys an example to an exercise to work through. All right? For each of these, you get a quote, you get my input. I write on each of these chapters. And then I give you tools to implement. I give you exercises. I give you affirmations, crystal recommendations inside of this book, okay? So you can look for this inside of your Complete Identity Shift program. I just printed it out. Mine is a little dirty because I've been using it, okay? I have been using it, okay? Let's see. Embodying the new identity. This is the last one, okay? Embodying the new identity. All right, let's talk about that. I really don't understand why people don't want to embody the new identity when it's their choice. Like, you're making the choice on the life you want to live. So why wouldn't you embody it, right? You're the one. It's like you are having the option. You got the option for it to be whatever you want it to be. So if you choose something, don't you want to act it, be it, right? Okay? So an affirmation is I live authentically and embrace my true self, right? No matter what people think. You're not worried about what everybody else thinks, right? You are going to embody the new identity no matter what, every single day. Imagine if you were only embodying the identity one day a week. Would you truly see the results that you want? No, right? You're not going to see the results that you want, right? Okay? Is this making sense to you guys? Give me a thumbs up. Okay? Make sure that you guys are taking your screenshot. Okay? And this is automatically uploaded to YouTube once the live ends, guys, okay? So if you did not catch the top of the class, make sure that you guys are tapping in with the replays, okay? I have plenty of other videos on YouTube as well that you can check out. At the top of each class, I always go over the mindset mastery first. Right? I go over mindset mastery first, and then I get into the lesson. This is very necessary for the work that we're doing. Ow. Ow. And what else? So I'm daily on TikTok and YouTube in the mornings. Again, the replays, if you missed class, are available on YouTube. The Complete Identity Shift program. Let's talk about that really quickly. If you are someone who's ready to manifest true love, or you want to manifest a new lifestyle, or you are ready to manifest outstanding health, or you want something different, you're ready for transformation, the program would be perfect for you because it is step by step. You're guided step by step each day in the program on what to do, so you don't really have to think about anything. You just really follow my steps. And then each week there is a mentorship meeting that you can tap into. So that's wonderful. I know that my people love this because it gives them the opportunity to really come in and ask the questions. All right. The link for that is available inside of the description. And I have a discount code for you guys right now. The discount code is TikTok. Okay. The discount code is TikTok. Okay. I utilize the same name on both TikTok and YouTube, guys. And please, for any additional information about me, you got to know that you got to go here, right? Like, let's start putting on our thinking caps. If I wanted additional information about this creator, where would I go to find it? Obviously here, right? Here. Start there, guys, okay? We're putting on our thinking caps in 2025. All right? We're putting on our thinking caps in 2025. All right?